most boner you ever got? What?
Wait, what?
What did you say?
I said I think that music video was the first boner I ever got.
What year did that come out, guys? Look that up.
I don't know. It was just a guess.
Zeno was like he's on Twitch again. Like, clip that. Somebody clip that for me.
Did he not see you fucking point at him?
He misses it every time.
It's acting up. Hold up.
Oh, too bad. We can't show.
Oh, no, let's start with that, Foxy.
That's just too. That was hot.
Get on back and crack a cold one. Yeah, the boys are about to go on. Just shooting the shit and letting it rip. Hey, let's go. It's time for Heartland Radio.
Tell me more about that.
Here we go. Welcome to Heartland Radio 2.0. I'm going to tell you this. If you're going to go see a live sporting event, comedy show. Speaking of comedy shows, tour starts tomorrow. The Pat McAfee Show 2.0 live podcast / stand-up comedy show.
We're all very excited for it.
Starts Friday.
That's how excited we are for it, though. We
Yes.
wish it started. We had to reschedule the second leg
Yep.
of the tour. All the emails should have been sent to everybody that purchased a ticket for a full refund and first choice at tickets whenever we end up rescheduling it.
Yes.
Got an incredible opportunity to go meet with literally Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, J.R. Smith, Ray Allen, all these people. And as a small business owner, and we run I had to take that opportunity.
Hey, the bigger the brand gets, the more of these tours can happen, and you know on a bigger scale. So one relies on the other. People got to respect that.
In those 3 cities will be the first 3 stops of our next tour,
Boom.
whenever it is. We are currently figuring out when it's going to be. They'll be the first 3, and anybody that bought a ticket will get first option for the tickets. So we're trying to make it as good as possible. I feel terrible. Never thought I would have to do this, but an opportunity literally fell in our laps. But this first weekend, Pittsburgh, Cincy, Columbus. Hey,
Electric.
we started preparing this, like 7 months ago.
Yeah, you bet.
It's all
So
really
much planning. It's
all
going to be incredible.
It's all really starting to come together. It's all really. I'm excited for the people, man.
It's going to be fucking cool, dude.
And get on the road with you boys, man.
Yeah.
Gorman's going to be back on the road again, man. Got to keep him away from Chopper Bopper.
9:30 in the morning.
I can't wait to see tour manager Gorms.
I do have a little bit of a change of travel plans. I'm going to be meeting you guys in Pittsburgh. I'm going to fly down there. The hell with that 6-hour run, man.
we don't have vehicles yet because we were supposed to get RVs. Nobody will run us an RV.
Turns out when you have the most viral RV clip of all time, and it involves crashing.
CFO Phil's called every RV supplier in the Midwest looking for RVs for us so we can travel around. And literally, he has gotten either no response, ghosted, or hung up on. So we still don't know how we're going to be traveling to these places. Potentially Zito's fault. Potentially 100% Zito's fault.
Allegedly.
But I would never say that.
I don't think it's potentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I think it
apologize
is.
ahead of myself right here. I'm gonna say sorry to all you guys for the RV being gone.
We have to ride in like 12
cars.
Fiats.
It's like the
Oh, you
Italian
like the
job.
Italian job? That'd be pretty awesome, to be honest.
If you're listening at home, though, and you are potentially one of the RV people that we have reached out to, please know that Zito would not be driving.
I'm a changed person.
No, it doesn't matter.
Cigars Eat might be able to drive.
Nope.
No.
No.
No Zeke driving.
Diggs, you were not in that RV. Neither was I, and I refuse to let us get into that potential situation.
Never again.
We can't get a fucking RV now because of it.
I'm a 98% good driver on it. 97.
2%.
There are people who survive plane crashes with less trauma. I still wake up at night screaming sometimes.
Just for your PTSD.
I mean, the way that steel was twisting up, I'll never want to relive that.
It sounded like, because I wasn't there, but I watched the movie where steel was twisted. Remember in Twister when they're at the rest stop and they had to go down in the bunker and everything was flying around and the steel was twisting? It sounded like that.
Yeah,
to
it's
be
like
honest.
that times 25,000.
Rest in peace, Bill Paxton.
25,000.
But if you got tickets to that, you use SeatGeek, you probably saved some money because you used promo code Heartland after you downloaded that app. You can go anywhere. Maybe you bought tickets to the U.S. Open to go live and stand there and have people yell at you and tell you to keep your fucking mouth shut because there's golf going on. I don't know. But if you go to something like that and you're going to spend money on tickets, use SeatGeek. Use a promo code Heartland for $10 off your first purchase. It's the best ticket buying platform on the internet. Speaking of which, we're at day 4 in the war. with USGA?
I'm going to let it be known my blood started to boil there as soon as you mentioned Gary.
I know it.
These people tried to kick me off the internet.
I tell you what. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say this. This is my advice to the USGA. If you're going to come at the king, you're going to have to.
You best not miss.
better not
Yeah,
miss.
you best not. Yeah, and if you're going to go after the snake, cut off the head.
Did you just combine?
I did both colloquialisms together.
It worked.
Yeah,
I mean, they cut off kings' heads.
yeah. I mean, if you do overthrow a king, you have to cut off his head.
Yesterday was a day of vindication for us here
Oh yeah.
It was. It was.
in the McAfee camp.
It was the world trying to make things right, I believe.
A little irony for the USGA. Quite a pill they had to fucking swallow over there at their snobby, high horse fucking offices. I honestly don't know how they get their headquarters on that high of a fucking horse over there at the USGA. It came out, for those that don't know, I mean, I don't like to brag, but
No.
It's just facts. I mean, it's just facts. These
Right.
were facts that were released to the world.
You
via
didn't
social
publish
media.
it.
Yes.
Very
Undoctored.
reputable, source did.
Yep.
so-
Unaltered.
an independent party
Exactly.
who measures social media
Impressions.
Influence and
Analytics.
impressions.
engagement,
yeah.
impressions for brands globally.
Yes.
Globally. That's the world.
Said that the top influencers for the U.S. Open, this is a blue check mark operation, by the way.
Yeah.
Of course.
PGA was number one with a score of 250 by these people scoring things. Number two, the man who was locked out of his Twitter account for talking about the U.S. Open, Pat McAfee show with a score of 219 off of one post. And then our boy Riggsy from Barstool was number three.
Congratulations to him.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, they let my thing sit on Twitter for another 5 hours. I'd probably topple the PGA.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Probably.
And instead, USGA is trying to get me kicked off the internet for that. Hey, you know what, USGA? DMs are wide open for an apology. Yeah. Send me a set of clubs
I
if
think
you'd like.
it's due. I think it's due.
Yes.
Oh, a set of clubs would be nice.
Set of clubs. Maybe. You know
Hey,
what?
maybe,
12
Yeah,
of them.
yeah. Bingo.
Thanks.
12 set of clubs for the boys
Let's-
here at PMI.
Need one of them lefty.
And I will call off
you.
two of
Appreciate
them.
that.
Nope, one of them. I will. Foxy's already. He shoots lefty.
Yep.
I will call off. Something funny over there, Gorman? I will call off the dogs. Okay? I will call off the dogs. All I need is I think I'm a. What is that? Not a simple guy. A
Reasonable.
A reasonable individual.
Reasonable.
You tried to get me kicked off of Twitter. That's what you tried to do for my post that ended up being the top engaged post for your tournament, the biggest tournament you host every year. All I'm asking for is you to remove the strike so I don't have that against me.
Yes.
Because technically, a lot of lawyers have been coming out to me saying I should go to court against them because it's a fair,
Fair use.
Fair use.
use.
Yeah.
because I recorded the video, I commentated the video, edited the video, I
Right.
did all that.
That use is fair right there.
Fair use.
Yep.
Fairest use I've seen.
By the way, court's just calling it fair use, by the way, making it simple for us simpletons.
Awesome.
Good for America.
I think they call that legal standing
They do.
in a court of law.
Look at you, Todd.
Might want to look.
They
Might
do.
want to Google fair use.
So not only is
USGA.
the USGA legally wrong,
Correct.
Classic FU.
Get Harvey Specter in here in a second.
they're fucking social media wrong.
They are.
Yes.
They are up against an 8-ball of fuckery
An 8-ball of fuckery.
that they just need to admit and apologize and move forward. I don't want to have this war against them.
Nobody wants war, but
No.
sometimes
I am
War
not
is
scared
inevitable.
of it, though. I am not scared of a war. I don't get into them because I'm happy-go-lucky. Hey, everybody wins. Let's have a good time. I see your side. You see my side. Maybe we can disagree. I do not see your side, USGA. Your side is wrong. And you tried to ruin me forever. I hate you. And when I win the U.S. Open in 10 years from now, I will remember this if I don't get an apology.
He will fucking remember it.
What?
I, could
Ron, I
I
did.
promise you that.
Good grudge holder, this guy.
Probably
One
one,
of the best.
The hounds of justice are hungry. They haven't been fed in weeks.
Feed him blood. And send him to the fishes.
Hey, that's the Italians, and I'm 0.09% Italian. I'll go put a fucking horse head right in their high horse headquarters. I ain't scared of it.
Good luck getting up there.
You know why the horse is so high? The grass is always so high at the Open.
Rough.
And the snakes live in the grass.
cool.
So do the raptors. Stay out of the high grass.
That's where they live.
Yeah, something to think about.
We should have known that as soon as we saw the high grass. Anyways, the war continues. But boy, we won quite a few battles yesterday with that.
Oh yeah.
One tweet to be the number 2 influencer on the whole fucking tournament.
I mean, number
Get
one,
him out of here.
one tweet.
Number 1 real human.
Number one,
Yeah.
though, really. PJ, they had 5.
That doesn't count. Yeah.
5 days of promotion, by the way. The thing I
Right.
even read it. PJ had 5 days of promotion. They said me I had 2 days of promotion. Really, it was only about 31 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something to think about, USGA. I am a forgiving man, though. I'll never forget. But I am a forgiving man.
Agreed.
Aside from that, I'm sorry I had to go on my rant there. You mentioned
No,
it.
you had to do
No,
it.
I
Had to be
love.
done.
I
It
mean,
had to be done.
I love a good war. I mean,
You literally went to Norway to go to war.
yeah. I didn't
probably
get to
not.
go.
Probably should have picked a different location if you wanted to go to war. But,
I didn't get to go to war when we had the war. So this is awesome. Yeah.
but you prepared.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why did they? Why would they?
I don't know why you would think that this isn't good for you. I thought, oh, we better put a stop to that. Too many people are
I'm telling you, it's Patrick Reed, man.
I know.
It's
and
Patrick Reed.
The more and more that gets said, the more and more I do.
He's
think
got
that.
people. They all got people.
And I have buried Patrick Reed in the past.
Oh, as you should.
Oh, yeah.
As you should.
Telling you, he walked right into Doug's office, and like I said yesterday, fucking told Mac to
Kick him off Twitter.
kick him
Doug.
off of Twitter, Doug.
I cried thinking of that reference this morning while I was taking a shit. I thought it Diggs on my show yesterday said, "Kick him off the tour." Doug." Just out of nowhere while I was going through a very heartful, passionate rant about how mad I was about it. I don't get like this with a lot of people. No.
No.
Bygones be bygones.
Well, like you said too, like that strike is no bullshit. You know, you get 2 more of those for something, like your account,
You're out.
everything that you've worked
done.
for is gone.
Gone.
Like a fart in the wind.
Fart in the wind.
All we are is farts in the wind.
All we are is farts in the wind.
This is a big deal.
What is?
That's what we're saying, USGA. This is a big deal. Maybe you thought it was a knee-jerk reaction, just a simple little slap on the wrist. You're talking about an account with 1.52 plus million Twitter
I
followers.
haven't moved much, by the way, in a lot of months here. I'm getting a little worried.
Well, it's hard.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's hard when you get up that high. It takes 100,000 people to move.
They should show another number.
Yeah.
I agree.
I 100%.
By the way, you know what blows me away?
I
All right,
peaked.
let's take a good example. And this is one of my favorite, most underrated actors of all time, Mark Ruffalo. Okay?
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo.
And that's why he's underrated.
Yeah. And the fact that you probably the only 7 people that would have caught that means he's very underrated. But
He's Hulk.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he
He's
has
also in,
so check this out. He has
Magic movie.
5.6 million Twitter followers.
Okay.
There's not a chance in hell before the Avengers movie happened that he had more than 72,000.
Oh, I've seen that
Not a
that
chance.
Magic movie more than twice.
Now you see me.
Now you see me, and
Great.
two.
Now you see me too.
Great movie. But you're right.
That's what a
So you're saying you
powerful
automatically get
fucking
like the
thing.
Marvel bump?
Oh.
You automatically like 5 million followers?
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
At
not a
least.
bad bump.
Yes.
Not a bad bump at all.
But they're not a. That's now. Let's not get into too much social media breakdown here.
No.
That 5 point whatever million of his is not an army. They are not a wave.
No.
They're just there, just like no offense
Correct.
to any other big named people. They're just there to see what these humans do.
No,
if
yeah,
they
you-
act like regular humans.
Yeah, you want to see set pictures and stuff
Yes.
like that.
I take a lot of pride in my following because I've literally, like a snowball, had to roll down a hill and create and build that army of humans ready to go to war. And the USGA does not want that fucking problem.
No, they do not.
I have a question.
It's an apology, bro.
What does Jack from Twitter do?
Nothing.
I feel like Jack should come
Cashes
in
checks.
Jack shit fucking
and be
fucks.
like,
You know,
hey,
I will say
USGA,
this. I
this
will-
is our guy.
Yeah,
He's on
that's what
some-
I'm saying. I said this yesterday. I'm
Right.
kind of upset that Twitter did not go and be like, hey,
They don't care, dude.
I know they don't because we've been in Twitter headquarters
Yeah.
and they didn't even know I existed. And they
No
pulled up my
idea.
numbers. They're like, oh, shit.
Oh, Mr. McAfee. how you
this
doing?
guy. But it is something that I thought Twitter, whenever USGA said that to Twitter should have been like, he's a pretty positive force on our fucking platform filled with O.J. Simpsons and Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
So when you get a DMS, no,
Attaboy.
Yep.
DMCA.
Yep.
you automatically get locked out and that's it for a
Nope.
day?
No, because I've gotten them before. So
You have to go through like 3 or 4 things and check and read some shit,
Gotcha,
right? And then you're back
No,
on.
like,
in the
I
game?
think it depends on who's filing it because I've gotten them before. Like I got them for using. I've ripped what's it called? Trailers, like movie trailers, and put it before.
I told you about that.
Yeah, and I got it for that, but my Twitter didn't get suspended.
You weren't locked out until you read the copyright.
So they
bullshit.
did the hardest thing for you, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went for the fucking kill. They went for the throat.
Kill shot. Yeah.
It's Reed. It's got to
It's
be Reed.
Reed. It's Reed, dude.
No, the girl that was on the complaint. I know her email too, and
It's Patrick Reed.
it was a rough day for her having to see that third-party independent reaction results.
The fact that you can't embrace a human moment in a sport that's so fucking dull. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I love a NASCAR race when a driver punches somebody in the face.
Yes.
I love a baseball game where a batter strikes out and breaks his bat over his fucking knee like Chili Davis.
Yeah, or kicks the dirt on the umps.
Hell of a drop.
I mean, what the fuck? Like, it's fun. It's fun. That was the most fun moment of that entire tournament.
Well,
Except for
let's
that long putt by
Yeah,
Kelsey.
You could have said you could have been a real prick to him. You know, you could have like absolutely buried him in that post, and you didn't.
Oh, this guy sucks on a regular basis. Here
Yeah.
he is looking like an actual human somehow.
Oh Jesus, Tubby, would you? You know, I mean, like you could have, you could have went after him. You didn't.
I didn't body shame anybody.
No,
Like
you
know.
didn't. No, and I mean, fuck. I don't like him. If I'd have done it, I might have said something like that. But you didn't.
Yeah.
Anyways, Vindication Day was yesterday by a third-party independent, which normally I don't like, by the way, because normally I end up on a raw end of the stick there, which I'm pretty excited to be on the right side of history here. It's a good day.
I got something for you, maybe.
All right.
If you want to get this off your chest, I got just the thing.
Can't wait.
Court?
No.
I'm thinking about taking him to court.
No. You drive 2 hours south to Louisville.
Okay.
Okay? Follow me here. I'm dead serious. Todd, you're going too.
All right. Am I buying a bat?
No. No, they got
I
them
love
for
the
you.
Louisville
They
Slugger
got them
plant,
for you.
yeah.
Louisville has now opened.
Louisville.
Louisville has now opened the Rage Room.
The what?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are the
Rage
best.
room, the smash rooms, the anger rooms, whatever you want to call it. They give you a sledgehammer. You can take it to an old computer. How about a golf club to anybody's picture that you want to bring in and shatter it? You'll be required to wear a hard hat, face shield, and coveralls, and closed-toe shoes, and you can rip up anything you want for an hour at a time.
Tell you
Those
what.
are spreading
Go
like
to town.
wildfire.
Tell you what.
you
Come to
gotta-
my,
Does
that work?
Come to my garage. You don't have to wear any of that shit. You can do it for fucking free.
Feel the real rush.
If you take like a picture of like an ex-girlfriend or
fuck
something in
this
there, you're
guy.
a fucking douche. Jesus, what, are you gonna pay $100 to hit it with a golf club?
Yeah, that's what your fucking backyard's
Yeah.
for. What are we talking about?
I mean,
here,
you're
boys?
not ending serial killers by that. You know what I mean? That's just guys wanting to go out and have fun, smash. a couple
Guy gets
things.
out of the room. Thank God you guys are here because I was going to kill someone.
Man, thanks for letting me pay $50 to do that because potential murder tomorrow. So you got to pay, take your own shit, and they just
No, you don't take. If you want a picture, you bring that. They supply everything. They got everything that just shattered glass and beat up old computers, old cars, everything. You can throw dishes across the room.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be good to let loose.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, it would be awesome.
I mean, you're going to get questioned by the authorities when you leave, though. Are you stable? You have an X in your picture. You know? What?
Nothing, dude.
Gorms,
What'd I miss?
were you questioned?
Oh, no, I've never been there. I'm just saying, it'd be one of those things where, well, you were really going to town in there. Everything okay in your world? You know what I mean?
Sir, you have the largest tab in the history of our Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Exactly. It's like,
Initially, they were pitching that as like a couples therapy thing too that you can do. And I'm like, I don't know if you want
Oh,
two
no, God.
people that
Someone
are in
will walk
love but
out-
hate each other this week,
Yeah.
being armed with baseball bats.
yeah.
In the
Gotta
same
light a
room.
fire.
Yeah.
Well, Florence and I went over to the Rage Cage, and she didn't make it out.
I told her not to hold that TV so close to her head. That's an insane thing.
Can I play a video of a little kid with possible rage?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is at a preschool graduation.
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon.
That's a
Boys
teacher.
And girls. Shut the fuck up. No, thank you. No, thank you. Do you need to leave? No, bitch.
that kid graduated.
Good fucking waited all year to fucking let that fly, dude. I couldn't even imagine being the teacher.
Bro, the parents are scattered around the outside too. That you could tell his mom's just
No, thank you.
Yeah, what a different world. No, thank you. Do you need to leave?
That's why I said I used to not
No,
do that as a
bitch.
child because I feared having to eat out of the fucking eating tube for a year. If
yeah.
my dad found out that I
Oh,
did
boy.
that, I couldn't even imagine. But I'm sure like these kids just like sit on Fortnite all day with fucking Zito and they hear Zito yell, "Shut the fuck up!" And it's just planted into his head. And then they fucking take it to the
His
classroom.
mom, there's no discipline in that house at all. She's like, "You're gonna eat those green beans." Fuck you! Fucking hate green beans.
That might have been my nemesis, honestly. I have like a 10-year-old nemesis on Fortnite.
What's his name? Mystic.
Mystic, yeah.
And he's in your room all the time?
Yeah,
Bro.
he stream snipes me.
She just cuss you out.
Bro, I got
constantly?
sent a video of Zito losing his mind. Losing his mind. He's like, yeah, fuck you, Mystic. You piece of shit. Suck it, Mystic. So I sent him a text like, hey, Zito, is everything okay? Like, what do we got to do to Mystic? Who's Mystic? He's like, oh, it's my 10-year-old arch nemesis.
How do you know he's 10? Did he tell you?
Yeah, I'm actually a father figure to him now.
Oh boy.
I brought him in, yeah.
What do you mean?
He's Honduran.
Honduras.
I don't know much about my son, but we're getting along.
Does he live in Honduras?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I think he's upstate New York. I don't know.
Oh, my God. That video I got sent was some of the most pure anger I've ever heard out of Zito in my entire life
Well,
about this
this
Mystic.
kid jumps in my game, so he like plans it up every time, and he jumps in my game. He knows where I'm at in the map, and he comes to kill me every time.
And he's 10?
He's 10 years old.
Maybe be better.
He's
no,
good.
he's smart. He's a smart kid.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv,
You gotta be smarter than the 10-year-old Z. At some point.
Are you proud of your son? It sounds like you're proud of him.
I am very proud of him.
Does he
But
talk shit to you?
No, he got in trouble by his mom because he swore. I heard him in the background because sometimes he jumps in my game and he like dropped the F-bomb and I heard his mom just slap him in the background. And that's on me. That's because I'm a bad father figure there.
No, it was probably you swearing that the mom heard. Blame. I thought I had parental controls on it. Oh, that's just Zito.
Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company, so they are not just some big corporation that overcharges for shades. Everyone knows sunglasses are way overpriced.
Yes.
Shady Rays is out to do it differently and give people a lot more bang for the buck. The craziest thing about Shady Rays is the warranty, though. Their goal is to have the best warranty in all of eyewear. You won't find anything stronger. They include free replacements if shades are lost or broken for any reason. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what happens. Dropped in the ocean, lake, anything, they'll replace it. Try that with your high-priced shades and see what they tell you.
Seriously.
They tell
Piss
you to
off.
Piss off.
Shady Rays gives you an entirely new pair. All you pay is a small shipping and handling fee. Even with that strong of a warranty, they still manage to make quality that I can tell you holding in my hand seems just as good as any expensive pair that I've ever worn.
Yep.
Lenses look perfectly clear, and most Shady Rays are just $45. Shady Rays also provides 10 meals to fight hunger in America with every order placed and have provided over 4 million meals to date because they're good people.
Good people.
Yeah.
Great
they are.
people.
Go to shadyrays.com and use code Heartland25 for 25% off one pair from the Shade Shop. Again, go to shadyrays.com, use code Heartland25 for 25% off of one pair from the Shade Shop.
Speaking of golf, when we wanted to play this game, I saw it on Twitter, so I had all you guys play it. This is how you pick a stereotypical pro golfer's name.
Okay.
So I had all you guys pick the last thing you purchased online, and then add your favorite actor's last name, and then pick a number between 1 and 3. And then you create the stereotypical golf name after that. So I'll go first. Mine was Chew Willis III, because I bought some Chew
Oh, nice.
Got it.
from Black Buffalo.
Wait, is Bruce Willis your favorite actor?
Yes, of all time.
Hold on. I didn't know what we were doing when I sent you these. I'm excited.
Yours is very good.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
It's a gunshot, dude.
Just blew up some minced garlic over here.
Smell it here now.
It's on me.
Zito is NASA Day Lewis,
Oh, let's go.
because he bought a NASA jacket, was his last purchase.
Yep.
Which is 2 sizes too small.
I'm going to fit in it one day.
Yeah.
all
Well,
that
I think it's supposed to be that way because in space your body compresses.
Oh, that's
So the jacket would fit
Good
better.
point.
It is a warm jacket.
It's a good jacket.
Good jacket.
It is. Nick is Strings Bell the second because he bought some guitar strings, and Christian Bell is his favorite.
Play
actor.
guitar?
Yeah,
Gorms
Nick was
is
actually playing last night.
Oh, what you were?
Yeah, Jay brought his out the other day, and I got the itch again. So I found mine in the corner, picked it up, started playing, figured I'd change the strings, and as I changed the strings, I broke 2 of them, so I had to order more.
You were playing.
Was I hearing
You
Wonderwall?
were playing that same
yeah.
song in my ear for 2 hours yesterday.
Was it Wonderwall?
I
It
didn't
was,
say
about,
one.
it was about 3 minutes, but
It was long.
I think he figured it out. Though.
I didn't say
Yeah.
one word though. I was a good employee. I just
Hey.
sat there.
I enjoyed it last
Friend.
night. I really did.
Yeah.
Trust me.
It was like the day that me and Zito were doing that Game of Thrones video, and Nick couldn't
Oh
fucking
my
take
God.
it. So I felt yesterday.
Dorms is T. Oldman. He
Yep.
bought a T-shirt. I'm assuming Gary Oldman.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough question. Who's your favorite actor? And I looked at Oldman's resume. Yeah. He's
Maybe
solid.
T.S. Oldman since his T-shirts.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's good.
T.S. Oldman.
Yeah. And Ty is Couch Cena. he bought a couch. And John Cena is his favorite actor. Academy Award nominated.
Bar none.
Couch Cena.
Bar none.
Evan is Chain Stiller the second. He
Strong
bought
name.
a basketball net
Chain basketball
yeah,
net,
yeah,
yep.
yeah. You can tell where everybody's life's at, really. Like most people are buying stuff they need at home. He's like, we need a chain net.
Priorities.
Basketball goal.
Good addition to the office, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Great
For
addition.
now, yeah.
It is.
A couple days.
Pat is leg press Sandler.
Oh, you got one?
Great name.
The first.
First, he
The
bought a
first of
leg
his name.
press. Adam Sandler, one of the greatest
Son,
actors
bench
of our
press.
era.
What's that?
Your son's gonna be bench press Sandler.
And lastly, Diggs is Poop Bags Pitt the third.
Go on.
He bought some poop bags.
Yeah, we
For
ran
his
out of
dog.
poop bags for the dogs.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a good. You're a good pet owner.
Yeah.
And bring those when you go on vacation too.
The fuck does that? What does that mean?
We're away on the road this weekend. Maybe.
Instead of,
we
shitting,
can
instead of
use those.
shitting in the Allegheny, you can shit in one of those bags.
I ain't shitting in those bags.
Weird Chanel gate.
Yeah,
That's
wouldn't
what
be the
peop-
first time.
Yeah, that's what you do. Allegheny, by the way, is a river in Pittsburgh. Just for people that are listening.
Everyone knows there's 3 rivers.
I just don't know if that's accurate.
Zito, you know all 3 rivers?
Allegheny, one, the other one's the Rowley, and the other one's the Fun Me.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Z just had a fucking stroke.
yeah, what?
I'm back, guys. I'm back.
He sucked yesterday. I'm happy he's back to this guy.
He's incredibly
was so
big.
mopey
He's got that
yesterday.
circle light DJ fucking producer Zeets back there.
Another one. DJ Zito.
Did you guys see Babe Ruth's Yankees jersey sold at that auction?
How about
I
that?
can only imagine.
Holy shit.
700?
$5.64
Oh,
million.
boy.
Wow. What?
Yeah. They had an auction at Yankee Stadium, and his jersey they wore for like 2 years, I think.
Yep.
Sold for $5.64
Pretty cool.
Oh, I forgot they
million
didn't get New
That is
Jersey every
sweet.
game.
Oh, Jesus.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's
Who
like
bought
the-
that, Ursay?
No, not that I know of.
an
Not a-
equivalent. Had to be someone of equal stature.
A sports Ursay.
I'm assuming.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
A lot of those guys, though, I mean, I'm not bringing this great story down, but a lot of those guys just do it like, hey, I'm going for an investment, paying 5 point whatever for it. And I'll,
Oh, yeah,
I'll
still.
flip, I'll flip
Rick
it.
from
Was
Fox.
there
I'll
like
flip it for
anything
10 in
Absolutely.
3 years.
It's gonna keep
unique
going
about this one? Was it like stained with hooker's blood or something?
Still like cocaine on it.
They all wear. No, so it was not. They all
It
wear.
has syphilis on the sleeve. Yeah.
Did you say cocaine, Zeet?
Yeah.
Did you guys see the article I just sent?
Yeah, incredible. There's
awesome.
going to be some
30,000 pounds?
Yeah.
That's a lot of pounds of
There's some
cocaine.
pissed off addicts up in the Philly area.
750,000?
I'm more worried about the pissed off people that sent that in the car. Yeah, let's not worry about the addicts that are going to find the drug somewhere. Let's worry about the people that sent that just saw $750 million worth of street
Maybe
value.
send it in smaller amounts.
No, that's how you get them all in. You get it all in one big thing. You
I
want
don't like
45
that, but-
little fish or one big ass fucking fish. You
No.
never see a picture of somebody in their office with 45 small fish. You see one big fish.
No, I'm
would be a cool
sending.
photo.
What's that from? Wolf of Wall Street?
No, social network.
I'm probably sending it. I'm sending it in 30 cars, 1,000 pounds in each car.
Fiats.
Because that way you get, I don't care, you get two out of the 28, 2 of the 30 cars. You still got 28,000 pounds left.
Really? I tell you what's interesting. Back in my wiretap days,
Really?
we'd be
I was confused by that as well.
we would be listening to wiretaps, and in ours, all of a sudden, the well would go dry, right? So everybody's panicking. They're calling each other like, "Man, I can't get shit right now. Fucking can't find nothing. My guy, he can't get it." Da da da. So then you're like, "Fuck, let's find out what loads got picked off." And you would find out like a load got picked off outside of St. Louis on I-70 coming this way, and you're like, "Oh, just connected 2 groups. Like this fucking group has no ability to get coke anymore. That was our coke." It was pretty cool.
So right now, there are drug dealers probably across the country.
Dry as a bone.
and they don't even know that they got alphabet.
Yeah, they may not even know because that may be 2 or 3 rungs up the ladder above them. They may not even know that was going to be theirs.
That their shit comes from
So
the
it's
Philly
a
port of
trickle down
Philly.
effect, you know.
You think they're sending a text right now? Like, what are the chances of fucking? You think at 30,000 pounds, any of it's ours? Or- I mean, we'll find out. I guess whenever Paco hits us up here in about a week.
Price is going up.
That's insane. That's a lot of drugs.
That's
It
a
is.
lot. Coke is back, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I guess so.
We've been learning that recently.
How come?
I don't know.
I think it's easier to get than Adderall.
I think aren't people probably getting scared of heroin by now?
Probably.
I
yeah,
don't
I
think
think the heavy
her-
drugs are dying out.
I
for
don't
sure.
think heroin and coke are the same people.
No, they're different, man. One's up, one's down.
But you never think someone who does coke has done heroin?
Yeah, they have,
sure.
but
Yeah, but that's like saying
two
like
totally different
people who
highs.
smoke
Well-
cigarettes, heroin. You know what I mean? Like I think.
Well, what I'm saying is you cultivate the youth, right? So young people are hearing these stories of people in their town are dying of heroin overdoses, so they're scared to try it.
Yeah,
So then
which
it's
good,
then
by
they
the way.
they grow up coke kids. You know what I mean? It's
No one's
easier
ever
to.
died from coke.
I don't know if that's accurate.
opinions of dumb digs do not reflect
you
that
might
of
be
his
right, though.
employers.
I was a
like-
big Chris Farley fan. Just saying.
When I was growing up, I don't think we heard much about heroin.
That was his only issue.
And then it started to become a thing as we got older. And then you stopped hearing so much about Coke. And then now it's like, oh, Coke's back. Maybe it never really went anywhere. Maybe
Yeah.
we just stopped.
Could be.
We were much
Right.
more of a pills generation.
Yeah.
Big.
Anything with the needle was like way, way, way too far for our
Yeah,
generation.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think our generation is the reason why the kids are getting into the coke. By the way,
That's true.
remember, think about our high school. We probably got 5 kids that have died from heroin
Seriously?
Oh, at least.
damn.
I don't know any of them.
At least.
from just our couple classes.
From heroin or,
I'm sure.
or opioid?
I didn't roll in
Opioid.
that group,
Aren't they kind of
guys.
the same thing?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like you get OxyContin, which is it's a
pill.
fake heroin. It's
Yeah,
a
but
man-made heroin.
Then once you can't afford that, right? You go
Right,
to
yeah.
the.
Right,
That's
the-
kind of what
the
happens.
real
right?
stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's. I mean,
That's a real thing. I
it
think.
is.
I think it could cause a shift in the market. Maybe you're right. It is 2 different people, but I'm just thinking maybe young kids would be like, I'm not going to try that, but I'll try this.
Do people still do opium?
Yeah. all you do is
If you're like a 200-year-old
go to those-
Chinese
Yeah, go to those kids with the Chinese people that are laying the railroad, and you just rent a cot for 50 for a 50 piece.
He heard opiates.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
he did. Yeah, he heard.
Yeah, I smoked opium.
Did you?
Did you?
Sure did.
Where
How
at?
was that?
Amsterdam.
That's the place to do it.
Oh, did you do it out of the long pipe?
No, it was not a long one, but it was a pipe where you had to get it really, really hot, and then you had to like close it up like the old.
What is it?
Putting
Is it
hash on a pin, and then lighting it, and then putting a glass over it, and waiting for all the glass to fill up with smoke, and then same thing.
And then you just
Because it's
melt?
hard to burn opium. You can't. It's hard to burn.
I don't think I know anything about it. I know that it exists. I know that it's Far East. I know that. I don't know anything else about it. Is it like a weed for China? Like what is it?
Yeah, but it's weed that'll put you, basically in the. It makes you
You
feel
have a
like
trip.
you're in the emergency room.
Oh, is it like tar?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So you just go into like almost a coma? You're
Yeah,
just
you
out?
just go into a.
Do you dream? I mean, what's the...
Fuck, I don't remember. I was fucked up.
Didn't they used to like do that and then like play dodgeball in China?
With people's heads.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you've never seen
What, you
that
two
like
don't know?
illustration? Yeah. In like the opium dens, like 3,000 years ago, they just get high as hell on opium, and then they'd have like severed heads laying around, and they'd play dodgeball. with
Yeah, it actually wasn't a good den unless there were a few severed heads later.
Right.
They also did that in like Aztecs and shit like that too.
Aztec warrior essay.
Well, the Aztecs were fucked up because if you won, you got the right to be sacrificed.
Correct.
What?
So,
Really?
That's insane.
Oh yeah.
I get to be the ball?
You guys are gonna have so much fun with my head, man.
They would take you to the top of the pyramid. They'd fucking cut your head off and roll down the pyramid to the playing field, and they would just fucking start going at it.
Think about how good the talker was that started talking people into that.
oh, the best.
The best. You'll go straight to heaven. Yeah, man. What 400, whatever you want. 400 women just waiting for you. You go in there.
Go for it.
Go for it. I'm so happy that I came in a time here where it seems like most of that shit's past. The dums.
Well,
Mostly.
you'd be surprised. How about this story?
All right.
The Indian magician.
Oh,
They just pulled his dead body out of the water.
He's actually dead?
He's very dead.
I thought he
God damn it!
Ty.
I thought he was just really, really good. He was going to show up like a week from now.
That's what I was hoping.
That was what we all hoped, I think.
All right, tell the
I
story, though. Tell the story.
So the wizard Mandrake was performing a stunt, much like his idol, I guess you could say, Harry Houdini, where he was going to be shackled and dumped into the Hooghly River. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced,
Yeah,
but
it
you
is.
get it. A tributary of the Ganges.
Yeah, dig shit there, one. Okay.
And
I'm not the only one.
apparently he was underwater for quite some time, and there were procedures that he didn't share with his crew that were working with him, that if he was under for however many minutes, they were supposed to start bringing him up and unchain him.
Bad move. Bad move.
They
dude.
didn't. So the crew finally decided to react after 15 minutes of him being submerged.
You never know how good a guy is holding breath. Man. You never know.
But authorities are investigating. They think it may have been an attempted suicide because he did not have permission to do this stunt in the water.
I think I read into this. The last time he did it with an obvious fake door.
Yeah, and he got his ass beat.
Yeah, like it was a terrible illusion.
Imagine
Like,
the crowd beating your ass if you didn't.
Hey, that's how it should be, I think.
everybody was like, yeah, we saw the box. This time, though, I was hoping so bad because earlier you said, I have an update on the Indian magician.
Right.
And Ty goes, is he still alive? And I go, Ty, don't fucking ruin it. And Ty goes, I know what happened. So in my head, I'm like, oh, this guy pulled off a trick. He went underwater. He swam down like a mile.
would've been awesome.
Came back. I'm back, bitches, like Jesus out of the cave. Turns out complete opposite. He just died right there.
Fucking
I was
deader
think-
than a doornail.
I was certain, like maybe they planted scuba gear
Yeah.
exactly where they dropped him. He got the shit off, put the scuba tank on.
He shows up
swam.
like a week later.
It's running
"Ah,
water. That's
it's
tough
awesome."
to do
It
with
is,
a current
you're right.
like that.
You're
Is it
right.
possible that he's still alive though?
No.
And this is part of the trick.
Dead.
Being dead.
Yeah, and he comes back. That would be the ultimate trick.
That
of all
would be
time.
pretty cool.
Like in a week from now, like, oh no, he wasn't.
Like he
dead.
took that fish poison that slows your heart down so much you
Yeah.
can't tell if he's dead or
Classic.
not.
or he got a cadaver.
You've seen a picture of this guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could tell right away. Like this guy goes
looks
down,
like-
he's fucking done.
He looks like what's his name's character? Mike Myers' character.
the love guru.
Yeah, he looks like the love guru. To be honest.
Do you think after like 12 minutes, the crowd was like, yeah, he's not coming up. Just walk off.
Well, the cops even said, we wonder why he was in such a rush to perform the stunt. It was a mystery to us. So it seems like he wanted to get this over with quick. Like, get me in that fucking water. Let's go. I'm sick of this shit.
So he was so embarrassed by the last attempt where he was caught using a fake box that he was like, you know what? I'll show him.
Took him 6 years for courage for this.
I don't know. He's gonna be in Now You See Me 3.
What a way to go.
Hey, that's a good movie.
I feel like an Indian River is not the best place to do this either.
And finally, this evening, we go to New Delhi for the latest on a magician loved by the community who's not been found for 15 days.
If you guys haven't heard about Roan, you're really missing out. Roan is a men's performance lifestyle and premium activewear brand that is engineered for unparalleled quality and comfort. They are an absolute necessity for guys on the go.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if you're training in the gym or jumping on international flights. They are your new go-to men's clothing brand. I mean, my favorite, I got the 9-inchers without the compression shorts. I think Zeke got the 9-inchers with the compression shorts.
So comfy.
And then Foxy got the 3-inchers to show off those soothy, silky thighs
Good legs.
during bathing suit season. Nice job, Foxy.
Thank you.
Roan makes something for the modern man, regardless of the occasion. In addition to an awesome selection of premium shorts, shirts, tank tops, socks, swimwear, Roan engineers clothing perfect for the office, long flights, and commutes. And now Roan has just released their amazing new commuter collection, perfect for looking great and staying comfortable at the office. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm talking about. Go to roan.com/Heartland today and use promo code Heartland and get 20% off your first purchase. That's RHONE.com/Heartland. Promo code Heartland for 20% off. Roan.com/Heartland. Promo code Heartland, RHONE.
We got to talk about $19,000 that's gone missing in Nigeria, and no one seems to know why or how. It's been missing from the zoo
It's all
there.
the money Zito sent to his prince. He's fucking supporting Prince down there.
So the zoo officials claim that $19,000 disappeared because it was eaten by gorillas.
Nah. Right.
They said the gorilla snuck into the office, he took the money, and he swallowed it.
Classic gorilla. Classic gorilla move.
The bananas were left untouched. The money was eaten.
And the irony is, you're not going to believe this, but last year there was a clerk who said that $100,000 had been swallowed by a snake.
Of course.
Oh, Yeah,
That
nothing's
makes
going
more
on
sense. That makes more sense.
Here. Nothing's going on
This
here.
is an H&R problem
Yeah.
for that zoo, all right?
Bro, for sure
It's
an
not
H&R
a,
issue.
it's not a snake or a chimp.
I kind of wish we lived in a country, by the way, where we could just lie.
Oh, the best.
Just the dumbest people in the world running that.
I mean, it
place.
doesn't stop people from trying here. They definitely try.
Do you think they're calling other zoos like, you guys having a problem with the animals eating all the money you keep in the office? I mean, we're just losing our ass over here.
Hey, no offense, Todd. This is kind of a cop move, though, right? This is kind of what the cops do. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, the Nigerian police for
Oh,
sure.
well, we found 10,000, but the other 19,000, we can't find it anywhere.
Right.
yeah, exactly. For me, I mean, a few $100 were missing there for my arrest.
We did see Boris leaving the office, though. I don't know why I thought that was an ape name. That was terrible. It's not a good ape name.
All right, I'm happy we have that on record. So,
I think
Boris is
Harry
not
would be a good one.
Coco.
Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. I was going to say Bongo, but that wasn't it.
Bongo's not a bad
Ricky.
one.
No.
I knew a Ricky.
I
That was an
knew-
ape.
Zito's
Come
a pretty good one.
Oh, Zito's a great gorilla name.
Come on.
Did you see in Florida, two giraffes got struck by lightning and died? Those things are just walking lightning rods.
Welcome back.
I can imagine that happens a lot.
I
to
never
giraffes,
thought about
dude.
it before, but yeah, they're probably getting hit all the time.
Fucking lightning rods on top of their head, dude.
So bring giraffes in.
They tell you not to be the highest
Oh,
thing
yeah.
at like a very early age. And the giraffes just got no other option.
They're fucked from birth, dude.
That's all right though. Giraffes are pricks.
They are pricks.
They are.
Come
The
on.
way they swing their heads, like I've read
They're
like
the cockiest.
countless stories of like photographers getting killed from giraffes. Just
Headbutts,
yeah,
yes.
headbutts
And kicks.
Yeah,
I
eating
guess they-
headbutts,
Oh,
eating
mean
kicks.
kick.
Are they fast?
Dude, they
Pretty fast,
yeah.
man.
They are quick.
Have you seen one of them like fuck up a lion?
Yes.
Like, with those weird
Oh,
kicks
yeah.
they do?
Oh, yeah.
Throws it in the air.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Mean sons of bitches.
Todd and I saw a camel knock that lady out cold at the Mason Ramsey petting zoo. That thing.
The most incredible thing
That
ever.
new song's a heater.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Well,
is.
It's a cover.
It's
though.
another cover.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
George Strait.
Which one is it?
I got
Twang.
Texas in Texas.
Did you know that camels swim in the ocean, by the way?
Yeah,
I've seen that.
That was
Yeah.
a wild
Seen
thing. I was
that.
like, what the fuck are you guys doing out there?
What were they? It was
Arabian Sea.
yeah, they were just out there just chilling. All you see is the hump in the head.
I wish we had
float.
more camels here. They seem pretty sweet.
Nah, big slow horse, kind of a bad attitude. I
Spits
rode one.
on you. Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen the camel
Yeah, but
races.
it's,
They look
they're
pretty
like
quick.
they fly on any weather. They're all terrain here.
They are all terrain.
They have bad attitudes.
Camels are the ones that'll fucking spit in your face.
Yeah,
that's
right
it.
in
If
your
you deserve
face.
it, if
Yeah.
you deserve it, I
No,
thought.
I don't think I deserve shit.
Oh,
I
you
paid
got
a
spit in
lot
the
of
face?
money.
I think it's llamas, you guys. The llamas
They
wanna
spit too.
They spit too.
Llamas will spit.
Giraffe spit. Anything with a purple tongue will spit.
Llama's just a miniature camel. That's all it is. Just a miniature
Yeah.
camel.
What about the hump?
My
No.
lovely lady.
Minus
humps.
the hump. The camels are bad animals.
You think they're just pissed off because we've been abusing them for?
They carry
Thousands
of
of
pounds.
years.
Yeah, we were
Who's
breaking
we?
their backs.
I'm
fucking-
from Ireland, bro.
They can't differentiate. You know that. Come on.
I haven't done shit to a camel. All I did was overpay, hop on one of them things in the middle of the fucking desert in Africa.
Saddle or bareback?
Huh?
Did you go saddle or bareback?
Saddle for sure. I didn't want to put my nuts on the humps.
Good idea.
Saudi Arabia's running out of camels. Remember, they have to ship them in from Australia. Really? Yeah, because they're eating them. At
So-
such a rate, the population's way down.
So Australia, real country.
Yep, real country.
That eats camel?
Number one
Or no.
provider of camel to Saudi Arabia.
Who's eating the camels?
Saudis.
Australia or
The
People.
Saudis.
Yeah,
Saudis.
Saudis.
They're eating camels.
Oh, they love it.
I mean, respect the camel.
Love it. Good camel
What noise
burger.
does the camel make?
And then there's a
Yeah,
quick
sounds like a
fuck you in
Wookiee.
there too. They were the worst, dude. I'm telling you. They were so mean. Dude tried to buck me off his goddamn thing.
All they do is carry people through the goddamn desert every day.
Do you think they're comfortable to ride, though, because you're between the humps, like you have a backrest?
No.
Right.
No?
No.
Like more
They-
so than horses?
I almost
like
feel
a
like
Harley.
you know how like those seats you sit on have like a massage chair in them.
Yeah.
I feel like the camels could do that for you if they wanted to. Instead, it's the complete opposite. They just
Always
fucking
on
like
Hey, they race those camels too.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget.
What do we
They
think?
got
the most,
jockeys on the back.
What do we
of
think the
them.
most comfortable animal to ride is?
Elephant.
There it is. I think that's my answer
Sheep
too.
is a good one.
it's
So
kind of
fluffy.
pillow.
Sheep's
Yeah.
a little bouncy though.
Yeah, it's literally a pillow.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to hang on for your life.
Right.
Pterodactyl.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
if
to
you,
walk.
if you fall off an elephant, that thing's crushing your skull. So,
You ain't
I mean,
falling off an elephant.
Probably Todd's mom.
It's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's too far.
How about a blue whale?
Don't talk about Todd's mom like that.
No.
It's his birthday.
Double down on his birthday.
Because those things dive thousands of feet.
I know, but you just got to hold on, find a hole, and put your finger in there.
I would like
just
to.
say?
I would like to hang
That's
on
what
to a
she
dolphin
said.
and take a ride one time. I see people do that all
Yeah.
the time.
Have we not talked about
It's going
dolphins
to try to
at
rape
length
me.
on the
I know
show?
it's going to try to rape me afterward. I
They
get
are a
it.
little rapey.
Especially if you try to ride it first. It's definitely
Hey, how much
right
is a grown, like an adult male? I guess that would be the bigger of the species.
A buck?
Adult male of what?
I'm sorry, a dolphin. Like what's the
Oh,
weight?
1,500.
Oh.
No, that's a
Let me look it
horse.
up. Let me look
That's
it
a
up.
horse. What's a dolphin weigh? Is it 800 pounds?
I mean,
I bet you they're
thick.
350 to 400.
600.
So it's just
Tops.
ragdolling you if it wants to,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you're in water.
Yeah.
A dorsal.
They can swim like
Got a big
45
kick.
miles an hour.
It's got a big kick too, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean they got to be all muscle, right?
Anywhere between 400 and 1,400 pounds.
Good call, Zeke.
I
My
get high
bad.
end. I get high end all the time.
About a 1,300-pound dolphin.
I think I'd rather ride a manatee. Graceful, just a sea cow. Everybody looks at them.
They do move beautifully in the water.
You and Zito could go to a pool around here. It'd be fine.
I don't think I know what a manatee is.
It's a white. It's,
a
a sea
it's
cow.
a sea cow.
It's a white thing. It goes gray half the
fish
year, and the
version
other
of
half
me.
it's white.
Zito just said it's a fish version of him.
I won't say it.
Go ahead.
They say that's what sailors back in the day
Thought were
mermaids.
Yeah, which I don't understand how.
There's no way you mistake one of those for a beautiful
I just
lady
submerged.
in the sea.
That is a Zito.
Yeah, the manatees from the Geico commercial didn't do Zito any favors.
Nick just showed me a picture of the Zito the Sea there.
That's the other sea.
You know what they look like.
Thing's got a NASA jacket on too.
See you, team.
Did you see the Jim Kong story?
What happened?
He's back. He was quiet. We thought, okay, he's happy right now.
You can only stay insane for
with
so
with the relations that we've had. I think things have been improved. And then he got word that one of his generals was trying to plan a coup, so he had them slice his arms and torso open and dip them into a tank full of hundreds of piranha.
Awesome.
That's kind of a sweet move.
That is so sweet.
I'm saying the guy knows how to
If
fucking
you want
execute
to, if you want to
people.
make a splash back in the international criminal bad guy market, that's the way you do it.
What did this guy do?
He
He
tried
was
to
planning a coup against
orchestrated
the
a coup.
government.
He was trying to overthrow
You
him.
can't orchestrate coups
Fucking
against
mutiny.
the leader of the fucking.
I feel like he just saw Austin Powers.
It really feels like you think he's just getting
Yeah,
ideas.
he just saw it and he's like, I'm going to do that.
I feel like the room is very much on Kim Jong Un's side here.
Yes.
Just in terms of creative ways to off somebody.
But also,
I
don't
think
fucking
you
start
need-
a mutiny against your leader.
Well, and it's also possible he just didn't laugh at one of his jokes.
That is-
And then
that
it's
is true.
That guy's.
I mean,
up
the
to
last thing
something.
I'm going to do to a leader who's known for putting fucking rocket missiles up your ass from 1,000 miles away
shooting people with anti-aircraft guns.
is start a coup against them.
killing them with herds of dogs.
Just flee the country and start a coup somewhere else.
You can't leave.
I'd much rather take my chances leaving than starting a coup against
Are you
them.
saying haiku?
Nope, just a coup.
What's the difference?
Hey,
I don't think he wrote him a poem.
Hold on, the coup that we're talking about right now.
COUP?
Oh, Jesus.
Thanks, Gorman.
Christ.
I don't think Zito heard.
Oh, I see what you were doing. Now I get it. Yeah, Pat. That's on me. No, I'm sorry. That's on me.
But you did showcase
That's on me.
that you knew what we were talking about.
I did.
I'm still lost.
Yeah.
Spell coup, Zito.
QUE.
All right, that's in Q. It's
Yes.
not bad. That is.
Try one more time.
That is one.
CUE.
That
Okay,
would be
that
a
is
cue
also
ball.
a Q as well as
That's a
Q.
pool cue.
Yep. All right.
IQ.
That is intelligence. Yes.
Jesus, I don't know.
How about coup?
Coup, what we're referring to here.
COOL.
That's cool.
Hartman
I
saying
said
cool.
Coup, man.
Well,
That's
that'd be KEWL. That'd be I'm still lost. I think it's haiku.
No, well, it's not though. That's the
It'd be
thing.
hilarious
about
if Jim Kong was killing him over poems, though.
Yeah.
That's the worst haiku I've ever
it.
heard.
It's 5, 7, 5. This fucking guy. 6 syllables on the last sentence. Put him in a pit of piranhas. The poetry pit of piranhas.
Pretty awesome that he's just got a pit of piranhas fucking sitting around, though.
I know, right? And it's like he's had that for a long time, and he hadn't been able
Been
to use
waiting
it.
That's what I'm
use
saying.
it.
At least,
Been waiting to
at
use
least he
it.
commits to the character.
Oh, I know.
Right, he's the best troll on earth.
He is.
He's the absolute best troll on earth. He had to buy those piranhas from somewhere. Right? They're not naturally.
No, they come from the Amazon.
Yeah.
Because he was what? He was buying Crown Royal from America. He was
All kinds of cheese and chocolate
Yeah.
from Switzerland.
Yep.
vodka from Russia. He like has these international spending sprees where he's like, all right, I want Crown Royal from America. Give me vodka from Russia. And then I'll take 400 piranhas from the Amazon. All kind of same party. here.
Piranhas are expensive too. They go for like $1,000 for 6 fish.
Yeah.
Probably got tied up in some red tape. That's what took them so long to get there. That's why it's just happening now.
Because you can't import fucking
use Vandalay.
exotic animals.
Anytime this happens, we just like send Rodman over, and like Kim Jong eats a couple elbows in the game of 21, and then he's just very docile for the next like 6 months.
Then he forgets.
Yeah, and
Then he forgets that he played basketball with Dennis Rodman.
exactly.
Gets a little antsy, has to kill somebody.
Do you think they're going to send Rodman back now? I think it's what they do. Like, will you go down there and talk to him?
He's like the only guy he wants to hang out with.
Just butter him up a little bit.
How about him wearing a fucking weed shirt and hat? Whenever he serves meth to all his citizens over there, right?
Yeah.
And Weed Maps sponsored Dennis Rodman going to fucking North Korea.
It's a good market to get into.
Great market to get in.
I'd rather go. Tell you what, I'd rather go to North Korea right now than the fucking Dominican. Has anyone seen what's been going on in the fucking Dominican?
Not good.
Yeah, you don't want a vacation there right now.
9th U.S. tourist has died there. 9th.
Is it targeted attacks here, or is it just so happen to be something that's in the chemicals that these people are drinking?
I don't know. They're all dying like of the same way. They all like feel sick, and then they go to the room, and then they don't show up at breakfast, and they go to the room and dead.
What-
I mean, we've been to the Dominican. We've had the food
I had
there.
a
It'll do
great
that
time.
to you, though. It runs right through you.
I had a great time there, dude. I'm thinking about the prices are cheap right now.
You think?
Cheap right now.
Well, I think they're cleaning something. I think there's like a
I was gonna say-
vaporizer type thing that got down there.
It sounds like they're drugging people or something almost.
I don't think
They're all just stopping
Maybe
breathing.
not deliberately, but
I think they're clean. They have like a new cleaning supply
what's
down
that
there.
plastic stuff?
Yeah, that they're cleaning like
They
because
should
it's a lot
have
of.
figured that out by now.
Well, I mean, once it does one run through something and somebody goes to the mini bar and takes a drink out of something and bang, it's in them. It's over.
It might be their cigars too. They wrap too tight.
They do wrap too tight.
yep.
Thanks. A lot of Seinfeld references this episode, huh, Zeke?
I had no idea.
I know.
I had no idea either.
He had a Vandalay reference 2 seconds ago. He's on fire over there.
He's back.
I've been watching a lot of Seinfeld last couple
It
weeks.
is super cheap though right now. Like it's almost tempting.
Oh, Jesus.
People are dying.
I just
man.
don't want to die like that though. I don't want to just like stop breathing. I feel like that's a bad way to
Okay,
die.
how would you like to die as a Anthony DeGilio of the world?
Yeah.
In my sleep. In my sleep. That's just the easiest,
I
most boring
think
answer
that's how
of all
they're
time.
going.
I don't know. It seems like they're definitely bubbling at the mouth first.
Oh,
I don't buy dying
Probably
in your
shitting
sleep,
themselves.
by the way. I think there's a panic of at least a minute to 10 minutes. Where like,
Depends on how many drugs you
God,
take.
blood, this is, am I done? Am I? And then,
No matter what happens.
yeah, and then they pop in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like, good morning. Hey, good
he-
morning. Good morning.
he died.
He
in
died
his
Yeah, he died
peacefully in his sleep.
No, I'm not buying that.
I, you know what? There's probably a lot of truth to that.
Yeah, hit me with a gravel truck.
Yeah.
That's how I want to go.
Is that why it always takes
Yeah.
so long to check into my room?
Oh, just done.
They're just
done.
pulling bodies out of there.
Where?
Is that why it takes so long to check into my room every time when I go to
Probably.
these resorts?
Leave your luggage in the lobby. It's going to take about
Yeah.
6 to 7 hours.
Go head down to the beach.
I wouldn't mind a nuke being dropped right on top of me.
Somebody dropped some bleach in my room. It really smells like.
Go to North Korea, bro.
Thinking of
Start a coup. Zito, please spell the word coup as in a government is
Coup d'etat.
somebody's
There you go.
attempting to overthrow a government from within. They are staging a coup.
Okay. Can you? How many letters?
4.
Ooh, silent letter in there.
True. Actually, 2 silent letters.
SKUE.
What?
the S was silent.
They, you think the S
It's
at
a
the-
coup. Am I that wrong?
Yes.
A little bit.
Can I get a guess first letter?
I will say you did not get one letter right.
There's no U in it.
Oh, I thought you said
There is.
SKEW.
That's the right spot for the U too.
Yeah, you
Okay,
know.
so I got
So
the
you got that
third
one
letter
right.
Yep.
Hangman. We're
three
playing
more
hang-
letters.
Playing
Fourth-
Hangman right now.
Fourth letter's an E.
Nope.
No.
W?
UU at the end?
Yeah.
Or did you mean a W?
No. Wait, is there a W?
There's no W, and also there's no double U.
Okay. It starts with a Q.
That is
K.
incorrect. That is also false.
L.
Impossible.
M. NOPQRS.
Nope.
Started too late in the alphabet.
Do you think he can say the alphabet from start to finish?
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z.
Hey, way to go, Zeno.
That's how you get out of spelling a word there, guys.
So that's not. There's no excuse there.
Can someone spell it out for me, though?
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
write it
Gorman
down.
already did. Gorman already did.
What was it?
Tell him, Gorman.
Spell coupon.
C-U-P-O-N.
Oh, Coupon.
Oh, cupping.
C-O-U-P-O-N.
Oh.
There it is.
Silent O.
Take off the on.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot. C-O-U-P.
There you go. Hey.
I'm back, guys.
I don't know how I want to die.
Oh, like a chicken coop.
No, different spelling.
That's double O.
Yeah, C-O-O-P.
But
Yeah.
close, man.
I don't know how I want to die, but I will say if I'm on a plane that's going down, I'm without a doubt going up there and asking the pilot, like, hey, just let me steer for a little bit. Like, we're crashing anyway. It's not going to matter. I've never got to fly a plane before. Let me get a minute here.
Excuse me. Hi, it's Todd. I'm in 26B. I was wondering if I could take this thing down in a fiery wreck.
I mean, does it matter if it's you or me that crashes this into the side?
Go grab yourself a drink.
I think that's
Captain.
the last way I'd want to go
Yeah,
out.
no kidding. Too much time to think.
Fuck.
Jimmy Kimmel, did you hear about Jimmy Kimmel and his wife?
No.
Oh, I saw this.
So his wife thought, like, they were even told, like, hey, your plane's going down.
Oh, really?
So she sent a text message to Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Kimmel basically said, like, he's going to fuck somebody else.
He sent like a shirtless selfie back.
Yeah, he, like, fucked with her.
Yeah.
Like, she
was kidding?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, this is what it was.
Yeah.
Shirtless selfie back, and it said, "Do you think this will look good on my Tinder profile?" Oh, something like that.
Like, she's actually, in her mind,
Going down.
this is it.
Whoa.
This is it. And he responds with, do you think this will look good in my Tinder profile?
I mean, what do you say, I guess?
I mean, it's like a.
I would
love
assume
you.
though that she was fucking with me, trying to be funny. So like, oh, I can out funny you, fucking boom back, and she's like, no, goddamn it, my plane is going down.
Oh.
It's probably
Okay, so
definitely what
I'll
happened.
put a shirt on.
Did you see that video floating around the internet of the turbulence on the,
Oh, yeah,
on the one
dude.
flight?
Wow.
Fucking
there
drink
anything-
cart all over them.
Yeah.
Boom.
The lady pushing the drink cart was like you on that flight that you had a couple weeks. She was up and horizontal with the baggage.
Normally, they don't
So
let the
it's-
drink cart out there.
Drinks went everywhere.
Oh, the one lady.
Cranberry juice
Yeah.
everywhere.
And
Dude,
then
she's
there's
got
phone.
cranberry juice dripping down her face, and she's
Yeah,
praying.
and she's praying.
So funny.
The flight attendant is.
No,
the
the girl's
person sitting
sitting
there.
down.
Just got drenched.
And that's why I can't. Anytime I get turbulence on like a plane, even if it's like a little bit, I get the worst anxiety. I'm just like, all right, that's it.
I
This
normally
thing's going
would,
down.
and
It's
I
going
thought I
down.
would until it happened to me, and everyone else was making the funniest noises around me that I started laughing, and I realized who I am now in a death situation. I'm gonna start laughing.
Cannot have a laugh at a funeral. That's kind of how you feel in that situation. Foxy and I have been on a couple rocky rides.
Oh, yeah.
These last couple of months, and I'm gonna be honest. I have the same reaction to all of them. I get sick because of the motion
Yeah.
sickness. But boy, I have a good time in there, just fucking watching everybody else. Like,
Yeah, if that thing goes down, I've always said I think that's a cool way to die. Like, oh, how'd Evan die in a plane crash?
Yeah, it is kind of
pretty
cool.
sweet.
It's up there in the cooler ways, I
Yeah.
would say.
Tell you what, the atmosphere is volatile right now. Just watch out. A lot of storms, a lot of naders, a lot of turbulence. We have a fucking very volatile atmosphere right now.
fucking weather dicks.
Bill Paxton got me into it. Rest in peace.
Rest
in peace.
Who's that guy
He was
you
one
love?
of the greats.
Huh?
Who's that guy you love?
Oh, Jim Cantori.
It's almost Jim Cantori season, ain't it?
Dude, we're kind of in Cantori season. He doesn't really chase.
This is like preseason almost.
Yeah, he doesn't really chase NATOs. But when tell you what, for Hurricane A, whatever the A letter is this year comes around, that's Cantori.
He
What if
likes
it's
it wet and
Anthony? How
sloppy.
excited will you be if it's Hurricane Anthony?
Oh, dude, unless it's got to be a category 4 at
What
least.
letter are they on?
For what always starts with A.
Every
First one of the
hurricane?
year.
Yeah, every hurricane
Oh,
season.
so resets. It doesn't go for last year?
Right.
Oh, that's kind of stupid.
I think I just kind of learned something too. I thought it was.
I always kept
Nah,
order.
resets for the hurricane season. Yeah.
And that way you know how many we had.
So when we got to Katrina, we were at K.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh, I guess that makes
There's a couple
sense.
little
Why you do
bitch
Well, some are
ones you don't
tropical.
really hear
Some
about.
it doesn't have to be a tornado to be named. It just starts as a tropical storm.
Oh, so even if it's out at sea, it gets a name.
Tropical storm. Yeah,
Oh, I think we should have a little bit higher standard for naming these sons.
it's got to hit land.
I don't want to catch feelings from these fucking hoes if they don't hit the ground.
This is like Al Sunshine over there.
Oh yeah, big weather guy.
Famous LA guy, Al Sunshine, weatherman.
He's not. It's not good. Cantori's the GOAT of all time.
Why does he like twisters?
Huh?
Why does he like
They're
tornadoes?
just a little unpredictable. They're unpredictable. I mean, they could hit this house, hit this house, skip your house, then keep going.
That's
Just-
natural disaster, like biasism.
Well, plus a hurricane, it's coming from a long way
time.
away, so you can prepare, get a flight ready.
Trust
make
me, I'm
some
sure
travel
Jim's
plans.
seen his fair share.
Also, there's nothing better than a weather guy batting down the hatches on a dock when it's just getting really bad behind him.
Would you guys go
Telling everybody to get inside
Yeah.
and they're going to get arrested.
Yeah.
Wait, we had a friend back home, super Italian kid, and he started dating this girl named Katrina, and he brought her around. He goes, "Hey, they call her the Hurricane." I was like, "So she's killed thousands of people and displaced the entire region?"
What were you gonna say, Todd?
No, but she smells like it.
Were you gonna go ask if we would go stand in one?
Would you guys go storm chasing?
Yeah.
Would you
No,
chase a
yes.
tornado?
Yes.
I think that would be
Done
pretty
it
cool.
before.
Jacket, yes.
Wait,
You
you
have?
have?
Oh yeah.
That's
and I would do.
Oh, I bet that's a big thing now.
Yeah, get them all the time. We'd fucking
Are you
drive.
are you safer in a car with a tornado because you can
I mean,
bob
yeah,
and weave?
if a big tornado's coming head on, it doesn't fucking matter
Listen,
where.
if,
you
if the,
are.
thumb,
But-
of, if
but
the
yeah.
thumb of God is coming down,
Fucking miles wide.
Some of them.
Yeah.
miles wide.
I mean, we'd drive right into the teeth of those sons of bitches sometimes. Yeah.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
Not in F5.
No, I mean in fucking F5, definitely not. But like there'd be plenty of times you'd be driving out and you kind of see it just bearing down on like a decrepit barn house or something. You go check it out.
Nice.
Really?
You got to use an F-150.
So, like the car clubs and.
F-150
Are you a Ford
is-
truck man out there?
oh yeah.
So, the car clubs in Pennsylvania that Nick belonged to.
Shout out.
They,
Erroneous.
Nitrous Rush.
they sat at Krispy Kreme. The car clubs in Iowa drive into tornadoes.
I don't know if they're really car clubs. You just find someone who's got an F-150, and you're just looking to do a little mudding, a little shit kicking. And I mean, it didn't do it very often, but I've done a couple.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, did you get donuts when you did that?
Nah,
You just parked out there.
Taco Bell there too, right?
If you captured a great video on your phone chasing one, could you sell it to the news?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So people probably do that
no,
all the time.
because I think what they do is you just get all those local news people who are
do it
coming at you to say,
themselves.
"Hey, can I?"
Fair use.
Yeah, exactly. Fair use.
Jonas.
That's right.
Jonas Miller.
F you.
Fashionably late Jonas.
Who's that?
Twister.
He was the rival in Twister.
He's the prick who sold out, took all the corporate money.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Guess where Jonas is at? Dead.
Well,
Got a fucking.
he fucking learned, didn't he?
He got a tower right through his goddamn.
He was a cocky
chest.
sucker.
Yep, he was a cocky sucker.
Oh, a bit of a cocksucker.
Yeah, he was. He didn't have Dorothy either, so.
He had a lot of money, though, and he put the money in the grave.
Click them here.
Banger of a song, by the way. Welcome back, Drake.
Oh yeah.
No singing in that song. Thank fucking God. Jesus Christ. As soon as I heard him and Rick Ross were putting a song out, I was like, okay, no singing, hopefully. Let's do it. And he did it. Put his money in the grave. That guy got rich, but he's dead.
Nice.
Tough.
Tough. You watch Twister yearly?
Monthly, dude.
There's
Monthly.
no way. You got too many dogs here.
Especially now, because it's
Twister-
like Sunday movie season.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no sports on.
Twister and Shooter are on once a week.
You forgot one.
Twister will be on TNT over 400 times in the next 3 months.
Yes.
You know, another
At
one I
least.
can always watch is Arachnophobia with
Classic.
John Goodman, and the one with the giant alligator, Lake Placid.
Lake Placid.
I can watch that.
Oliver
and those
Platt.
those three, Twister and those two, I can watch over and over.
Lake
again.
Placid won.
Did you guys see the
Yes, the
alligator
original.
with the knife stuck in its head?
Oh my God!
I-
Yeah, how
yeah.
about that?
Yeah,
What's the deal with that? I didn't read
Gilmore.
it, but
Looked like the dude from Happy Gilmore.
There wasn't. I don't think anyone had an explanation for it. They just
He's
found
back, by the way.
Who?
Here's
Here
here's
we go.
another movie that you can watch all the time. Happy Madison production.
Yep.
5-star rating on Netflix.
Maybe 6.
Rate it would if it could.
Can't wait to.
After dropping a banger called Sandy, Adam Sandler and Happy Madison Productions have come out with a murder mystery movie with Jennifer Aniston, and it is a heater
Absolute heater.
titled Murder Mystery.
Have you heard Zito this entire time?
What's that?
How he's just been like 6, absolute heater, blah, blah, blah. I was like, Zito, you watch anything this weekend? He goes, I watched that, the Adam Sandler movie. And I was like, how was it? He goes, It was okay. So he was either lying to me.
No, I was saving my reaction for the podcast, obviously.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
learned.
Because
Seasoned veteran.
That's what you do.
Yeah, now I do.
Now he does. He's
throwing
amazing.
Mr. X. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a great
It was
movie.
absolutely amazing.
It's a great movie. Very well written.
Foxy?
You know what? Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston, incredible together. That's all I'm going to say about the movie.
All right, so what's the premise of it?
Good mustache.
It's basically
It's
Clue.
literally the
They're on
movie
an
Clue.
airplane.
Yeah.
There's a murder mystery in it. I think that's about it.
That's it.
They've been married for 13 years and they don't get along, and then she finds some hunk in the back of the plane. That's what I got from the 1 minute trailer I
Yeah,
saw.
he failed his detective exam.
It's the
and he's
front
only
of
a
the
cop.
plane. It's the front of the plane, and they've been married for 15 years. And they get caught up in a $1 billion. I mean, it's really good. I think it's very
Did
solid.
you watch the whole
I
thing?
can't tell if you're
Oh,
being
yeah.
sarcastic or not.
I am being 100%.
If he
serious.
finished it, it's probably good.
Well, it took me 3 days.
Yeah, you watched Sandy twice.
It took me 3 days. I fell asleep the first couple of nights, but I would recommend watching it. Adam Sandler has some great one-liners in there, mocking a lot of things. I think he almost has a Seth MacFarlane feel to it throughout a little bit of it. I mean, it's pretty good.
I can't imagine either at this stage of her career, Jennifer Aniston takes anything that's not good.
That's your Jennifer Aniston bias showing.
Could be, but I haven't seen her in anything that's bad in a very long time. Just saying.
Jennifer Aniston
Try to think of one.
It's good. The movie's good.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm on it.
Have you seen it?
No, I said I'm on it. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah,
He's in.
because the last movie they were in together was fucking
What
awesome.
movie was that? It was
There's one with Tits McGee.
Oh, yeah. Brooklyn Deckers.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Had Dave Matthews was in it.
Yeah.
He pretends to be married.
Yeah.
Had Nick Swanson.
You know, no appearance by all the other guys that are normally
Really?
there.
Who,
Weird.
the Danettes?
That's it.
no Danettes
no
either.
Danettes.
No,
Danettes.
none of the like
no Happy
Terry Crews,
Madison.
no.
It almost feels like Netflix told Adam Sandler, like, "Hey, man, come on, let's
Maybe
make
do
it
something
good."
else.
Hey, get your fucking buddies out of here.
We've let you fuck around for a few years now.
The only person he was allowed in there was his wife, and his wife's the flight attendant.
Oh, I didn't know that was his wife.
He puts her in every movie, no
Really?
matter what. So like she gets first access.
Nice.
It's always interesting to me, by the way, especially now the more we know about actors. Mm-hmm. Whenever they're on screen with somebody else that I clearly just saw them on Instagram married to somebody else. It's a very interesting thing to me. I think only a few actors can really pull off making me believe that they actually care about each other.
Yeah.
And I think Adam and Jen did it, by the way, because I didn't even know Adam Sandler was married. So that's probably why, if I had to guess. I didn't know she
I
was
think you're right though. That strategy of like the ones that really pull it off, you don't see them with their wives in the public or on social media ever. Because it's better.
It's like Chris Hemsworth. Did you know he's married?
I have no idea.
Miley Cyrus.
No, that's his
the
brother.
other- that's Liam.
Same thing.
I just assume guys like that end up fucking every leading lady.
He still might.
Well, they
Chris
might-
definitely
He's
does.
married.
Chris
What's
Pratt
it,
got
Elsa
married this
Pataki?
weekend or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger's daughter.
Chris Pratt being in the Schwarzenegger family is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Of all time.
I mean, what a fucking move.
Schwarzenegger ate that drop kick a couple weeks ago.
Oh, man.
Just
ate it.
I like the Schwarzenegger though. It's like The Rock is always going to be The Rock. I think he got that Generation Award, by the way. Congrats to him winning the MTV
Yes.
movie.
Which one?
The MTV Movie Award.
Rock or
The Rock, yeah.
oh, he did.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. I feel like he won it last year and the year before, too, but that's,
Well, it's multiple
Congrats.
generations.
Did he get slime?
No slime. It's Nickelodeon. But I've heard him give better speeches on his Instagram. And everybody was like heralding his speech that he gave after winning the Generation thing. And I think he's given better speeches on his Instagram on a daily basis.
What was he wearing?
He had a tracksuit top on, like a track jacket on top. It obviously looked very expensive. It was like a Gucci jacket.
I like when he wears a nice pair of slacks with a belt and a white, crisp white button up. That's my favorite rock look.
You know what? One of the coolest things that ever happened with
I don't know
those two
why I said
guys was what was the movie, Ty, where The Rock is walking out of a building and then Schwarzenegger passes him in the other direction and Schwarzenegger just looks at him and is like, good luck. Like he was passing the fucking action hero torch on to him.
That happened? I don't
Yeah,
know.
that was.
Expendables?
It was in maybe the Rundown. One of the
He was
earlier
not
Rock
in the rundown.
movies.
Great
Can't
movie.
confirm
Sean
that.
William
Great
Scott.
movie with fucking, what's his face?
Sean
from-
William Scott.
Yeah, American
The
Sean William Scott.
American Pie.
Yeah, Stifler, yeah.
Stifler, yeah.
The Rock
Great
was
movie.
absolutely in that movie.
Yeah, I'm saying Schwarzenegger was not.
Well, it was a cameo. It wasn't a regular role. It's like he's in, boom,
It
one
was a
quick
passing
shot.
of the torch.
Yeah, it was the beautiful fucking movie moment where they're like, literally, you were like, "Ah, he just passed the fucking torch.
Was it
Rock's the
early
new
on?
guy.
Was it early on, like
Early
Rock's
on,
career?
when Rock was just
So
starting
was it
to
like the
really.
Scorpion King, maybe?
It might have been Tooth Fairy.
Can't be that.
Better movie.
I always thought Blood Diamond and The Rundown should have been made into one movie. I thought that would have been awesome.
Blood Diamond and the Rundown.
Yeah. I mean, they're both in the jungle,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
dealing with camps,
Maybe even throwing
and then
Jumanji.
running away. Let's not get carried away.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm dying to hear what movie it is now.
I'm looking.
It was the coolest moment of all time.
Walking Tall.
Maybe.
No, that was Johnny Knoxville.
What?
Oh, good movie.
He was The Rock's boy in Walking Tall.
Yep.
I don't think I remember.
Took down the whole town for doing cocaine.
Who?
Meth.
Saved his town.
Yeah.
None of my 5 towns.
No, well, people have tweeted. Somebody will find it.
I love The Rock, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I know that people hate him. There's people that say there's too much The Rock. I
just can't imagine it.
au contraire, my frere. More Rock, less suck.
Yeah, I mean, he's currently got 8 movies in production right now.
Disney.
So if you don't like The Rock, he's got 2 more that have been completed that haven't been released yet. So if you don't like The Rock, you better open up your fucking gullet because he's coming.
Like a fire hose.
Yeah, he's coming.
Is Sean Hobbs out yet?
No.
Comes out.
Disney Cruise too. That's gonna
Comes
come
out August 2nd. Still
All
got
right,
a couple
let's go.
months actually before Hobbs and Shaw.
I already
comes
know
out.
the movie though.
schedule.
They both end up in jail.
Yeah, it was like the first. They released like a 17-minute trailer too that basically showed everything.
I
in
mean,
it,
he's
so.
smart though. He's waiting for all the other summer blockbusters to hit.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not bumping up against Avengers or anything like
Oh, yeah.
that. He's taking his good old time.
Todd, I'd like to apologize to you.
Yep. It was the rundown.
It was The Rundown.
Hey! I knew it. I knew
I
it.
don't
I've seen that
remember
movie
scene.
so many times.
Neither do I.
That was a great movie. But again, it's just a quick scene. It had nothing to do
He's
with
a bar
anything.
patron. He's not even credited.
Yeah, they just threw him in there for that one moment so that the world would be like, oh, fuck. Like, what that?
You think The Rock will ever do that to me one day?
Probably.
That would be cool as fuck, right?
Cool.
He just gives you the nod.
The Rock
Good
puts me
luck.
over. Rock puts me over one day.
Passes you the proverbial baton.
Yeah. Fast and Furious 56.
Raises the one eyebrow. Good luck.
You got no fucking shot. Just keeps it moving. Be magical.
It would.
You had us do something else for this.
Yeah, here's another game I asked you guys to play. We were on a lot of horrible things earlier, and
Yeah,
just
sorry
speaking of
about
horror-
that. Sorry about
That's
that.
all right. It fits
That's
the
on
theme of
me.
the show. Yeah, no one will have ever heard that. But the other stuff, we were talking about some scary stuff. So I saw this trending on Twitter, so I thought it would be a fun game to play. But I challenged everyone to write a horror story in just 6 words. So like the scariest situation you could think of, possibly, or
Scariest environment magical. That's all you gotta say.
yeah.
Scariest
or
environment
the
magical.
thing you would hate the most. Put that together in 6 words.
200 degrees in
So,
the sun, minus 200 in the shade.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bingo.
So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay, Diggs.
Nathan Peterman suffers career-ending injury.
Not bad.
That would be bad for your brand.
It'd be terrible. It'd be the worst. You
You
said
need
think,
him in the league.
Think of the worst, scariest environment you could possibly think of, and that's what I thought.
Where's
of.
he at right now? Oakland?
Oakland, baby.
Oh, let's
He's
go. Hard
fucking.
knocks.
He's one fucking hit on fucking glass jaw car. Yeah, from being fucking technically he's third string behind that long neck giraffe lightning rod motherfucker.
Yeah.
Mike Glennon.
Glennon.
So we're close, baby. Hey, we are we're one breath away.
Oh, I can't wait.
He's vice
Gruden,
quarterback.
Mike Glennon content.
By the way, I'm also just decided that I'm calling them vice quarterbacks. The backups now, I'm not calling them second.
Oh,
Nice.
that's good.
Vice quarterback.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that title.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go next?
I have a few though. Can I read off a few
Yeah,
here?
as many as you want.
All right. Honey, can you come over here?
Oh,
Okay, not great,
All right.
not great.
All
That's,
right.
that's why I
But
get a
I
few
get it.
here.
I had
We're
to
working
think
on
about
it.
but I get it.
I just think it's funny how
I do hate that.
You hate when people say that.
he's just a friend. Don't worry.
Oh, that's scary to hear.
Oh, look, Hitch is on TBS.
I watched it this
Best
week.
one by far.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was on my Facebook profile. His favorite movie for back in the day.
And do you have any toilet paper?
Oh, yeah. That's a tough
spot.
situation.
Yeah. I'll go next because mine's kind of
Okay.
like that. I said we have 1-ply toilet paper.
Scary.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather wipe my ass with my hand than 1-ply toilet paper.
I would too.
think.
I agree.
And then, like I said earlier, keep calm and brace for impact.
Yeah.
How many are we supposed to write a bunch of these?
No,
As many
no,
as you want.
I only did one. I played the game because Todd yelled at us.
I got a couple
Only
of them,
do one,
Todd.
please.
I said 6 words.
I don't
Just-
want to hear it.
All right, Gorms.
Can I try one? This is not my favorite, but I'm working up to my favorite.
Okay.
The bedroom looked like a slaughterhouse.
Jesus Christ.
What is going on with you?
You said horror films,
Yeah.
boys.
Hey.
You said horror films.
Horror stories, but
Twitter
yes,
says-
it could be a horror
Well, this
film.
one's going to be
Yes.
worse then,
Okay.
all right?
All right.
They saw me. Now they're dead. You want horror? I'll bring horror to
By
this
the way,
show.
these are all possible films you could have started. You got more?
No, that was it.
Okay, those are good. Those are good.
I got one.
All right.
And only one.
Okay.
And I think we can all relate to this one.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's stuck.
Fuck.
That was great. Z?
Hey guys, I lost my cigar. That's like my sixth.
Okay. Be scary for
Yeah,
you
so scary.
right now.
Bill Cosby and Jared Fogle present.
That's
Pretty good.
great.
Thank you.
Pretty
I
scary.
hate to go after that one. God damn it. All right. I have Brock Lesnar wants to fuck me. That would be the scariest thing imaginable if he would just be like, I think I want to fuck you. There's nothing I could do. Nothing I could do about that. And next to that, probably the scariest thing is trapped in elevator with Kathy Griffin. Still want to listen to her political views for the next 4 hours.
Or her,
till we're
just
rescued.
anything.
Yeah,
that she
just
would
her
fucking
mouth.
say.
Seinfeld?
Big Seinfeld episode for me.
It's been a fun episode. Thanks for listening, everybody. For those of you that are on the legs of the tour coming up, we will see you there. It's going to be a great fucking time. Other than that, keep spreading the word of the podcast. Because we love you. We're out.